the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different. To focus on it. So I'll just ask What do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
44. Ready.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
32
Tua sets up to pass it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Hey, time out 2. Time out 2. Time out. Ready. Out.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Get set. 20, TX. 8. Out.
Looking to pass. Tua. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
On the RPO, he'll keep it to a hit, and the ball is out. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal.
Good. 21G. Long. Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long. Help.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves and going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
Travis Jones makes a tackle.
A gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Tua going to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. In motion left, Flowers. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. No score after one on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins offense heading back out. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. He'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First down.
Now Tua going to change the play.
46-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are within an extra point and tying up this ballgame. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We change it. No, we change it.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Yeah.
This time Jackson will throw it.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Report.
Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And this returnable for Hill.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
32 stinger. Let's go. Corner, long.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throwing outside is complete on the diving effort. A Miami 1st down on a 14-yard pickup.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Solo left side. 20 TX.
Now Tua.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
20
line.
TX.
Up the middle, Achane.
They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Ravens 7.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. They work now on 2nd and 9. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
No, we changed it.
In motion goes the tight end.
We changed it.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 26 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle, making his presence felt early in this one. 1st half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Tua. Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Report! Hey, middle.
After the interception, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Running left, it's Henry. Touchdown. 31 yards for Derrick Henry. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Dolphins 14.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Caught by Achane. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
21G, 21G. Scat.
Tua, the final shot before half. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. So these two teams off to their locker. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now it's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Sit on! Ready! Finish up! Let's go! Sit hot! You change it. Sit hot!
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
You change it. Hey, report! You. Hey, come on.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Sit on! Ready! Finish up!
To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the completion gets him just a yard, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The 42-yard line.
20, TX. 18. Watson, Oscar. Bud. Be ready.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18. Solo left Zion. Solo. Turbo 1, high. Hey.
Looking to pass. Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well
to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, 42 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Patterson now for the extra point.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Ravens 28.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, come on. Hey, hey. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Change it. Go ahead. Hey, middle. Let's go.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Next one. 180. Next one.
In motion, the tight end.
Go ahead.
In motion comes the tight end left. Jackson now. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Flowers.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A handoff running left, Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Hey, report.
Now Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Henry up the middle.
36-yard line. Stop there.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And the tight end goes in motion left. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
No, we changed it. You.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
21G.
Tua going to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Wiggles free. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
A 7-yard gain.
52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down carry for Henry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. You have to use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Raven 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, report.
Jackson. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Jackson to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, They fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try to play free and natural.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Solo left side. Double one high. Hey. Defense is asleep.
Now Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
They're right here. 18.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
2nd and 10.
Go.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
You change it. Hey. Report. Hey, middle.
They'll run it again with Henry. 20, 5, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will add to their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Ravens 42, Dolphins 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over.
So Tua and the Dolphins down by 2 touchdowns. 1:12 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Solo left Zion.
Tua gets this to Waller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Throwing Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Down to the 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. It's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
28.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watson, Oscar. Corner, long. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Turbo 1, high. Hey.
Here's Tua. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine, 48 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Dolphins 35.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hey, middle.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Hey, sit hard! 180! Go ahead. Hey! Sit hard!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
180! Hey, shot! There it is! Hey, shot!
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act, and I still.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. His first throw is an interception. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
This is 6 yards. It's second down.
Here's Dak. Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Prescott to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pistol now for Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing. point, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jones trying again now on second and 10. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Come on. Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Rig alert.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Ready.
Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's the backup, first throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19 Lions. 2. 18 Pioneer. Come 19. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. To the right, wheeled in by Downs. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. Michael Badgley going to try and knock this through for 3. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Dak. That's incomplete on second down.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Prescott now on third down. Nice caught. He's got Lamb. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
And the Cowboy first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up the big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home. That sack.
And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here he goes, third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60-yard attempt.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Cowboys putting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hurt. Cat, Riggs. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's completed right side. Into the red zone. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Michael Badgley on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Colts 10, Cowboys 7. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. And it's the Cowboys, who have first and 10. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Cowboys first down.
Yeah, baby.
From the red zone now. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
First and goal. Here's Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. Prescott here from the gun. Buying some time right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Well, fourth and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range.
60 Vikings, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Straight ahead with Taylor. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
At the 32-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Jones now to throw. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Badgley able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen. Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Dak now from the gun. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to push one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Air it out on 3rd. Flushed out now to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. It's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8.
21, Colts 13. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense set to head out. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now.
Throwing here, Jones. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third down, Jones to throw. Escapes the pocket. Warren. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19 tight, 19 tight. Check. Rig alert. Check go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. On the move, headed right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Half the 60.
From the gun, Taylor. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Okay, ready?
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 18 Dragon 60.
Third and long for him here. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up fourth down and goal.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And that gets them back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his third field goal of the game, and just inch them a little bit closer.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, here's Dak. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Dak. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Catch made. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Dak throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now it's Prescott again. Getting out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, ready?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Has it in close. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Jones. All the left side. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jones looking to throw. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Check. Panther 60, 19, Pioneer.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? Back on 80. Street. Steady.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Ready? Back on 80. 19 tight. 70 ring. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
Desperation time here on 4th. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Well, Brock, not the way I imagine it was designed there on 4th and goal, but I don't think these coaches cared how he got the job done. Just make sure you get in for 6.
Yeah, really just 2 options here as the game speeds up down there, right? Find a throwing lane and execute quickly, or you better... escape and make it happen with your legs. He didn't get the throwing lane, the coverage he wanted. So a great decision. You cannot hesitate. You got to go for it. And he sure did, and use that athleticism for 6.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
Cowboys 21. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys about set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
That's Pickens with a catch out right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cowboys down by only 3. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buying some time left. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
And the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Warning.
Straight ahead with Williams. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw. He has the first over the middle. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Tag, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check.
They'll throw again. Richardson forced out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
19, Tiger, Cup 19, Cup 19. Hey, Crash.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Throwing deep here for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
I miss you, Chester.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go here in Baltimore. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
180. Sit hard. 180. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hard. Report. Yo. Let's go. Sit hard. Sit hard.
Second down. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Big Daniel Faalele. Guilty that time. Jackson now on second down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Minka Fitzpatrick, multiple times All-Pro in his safety spot to record the sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Jack Jones.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
All right. 18. 20 TX.
The first carry here for Devon Achane. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
21G.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got a man, Westbrook-Akine. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one caught by Waller. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. First down, Miami.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That is caught, and he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins 7, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10.
Sit up.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
20, TX. 20, Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar.
Now Tua. This one complete. It's Eskridge. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Hill brought in motion. On first and 10, here's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down, Miami.
They're right here. Ready? Roll. 21 G. Hey, 21 G. Let's go. Out.
Again, it's Tua. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
20 T.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That is caught by the tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. That his second touchdown tonight. Patterson now had the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. Design run here with Jackson. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's nothing more. Third and long.
Brings up third and 13.
13. No. What is that? That's it. Report.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. Moving to his left. Off he goes. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sidelines. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. Tua gonna throw. Moving left. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Third down, they need 5.
All right, fellas, listen up. Corner, long.
Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, Nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Made by Jordan Brooks. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 33-yard
From the
line.
33, here's 2nd down and 9.
No, we changed it. You.
Now Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he is out of bounds at the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Report.
The give, getting right, it's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Middle. Go. You change it.
To throw is Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll take this one in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Root now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
From the draw with H.A. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now a stoppage for an injury. It would appear Tyreek Hill is the one in need of some assistance. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
At the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready, team. Low. Hey. Solo left side. 20, TX.
Now it's Tua. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Now it is 1st and goal.
It's safe. Go ahead. All right, go ahead, go. Yeah. 21G. Watch it out. Solo left Zion. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa. It is brought in the end zone. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Dolphins. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He's inside the 30. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It covers 63 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
13. You change it.
Hill. Trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
It's on. It's on. 180. It's on. Sit on! Hey! Middle! Hey, Ozzy! Sit on!
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Dolphins offense going to take over just before the half. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Good.
Back to throw is Tua. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Jackson, this is a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Dolphins 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Alpha, sit up. Sit up. Go ahead. Go. Sit up.
They'll run. It's Henry. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Ready, team. Step. Roll.
Now a first down throw for Tua. He's got it! And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
20, TX. Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
Solo left Zion. Solo left
1st and
Zion.
goal, Miami.
Tua to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
180!
Design run here with Jackson. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Onward. 180! Come on! 180! 180! 180 shot! Alpha!
He'll run again.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Sit on! Sit on! Ozzy! Sit on!
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
180! 180 shot! 180 shot!
He takes off. And that one not going to let too much. He'll get this down to the 31.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
You. What? Hey, middle. Hey.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Hey, report! Sit hard! 180! Hey, come on. Sit hard!
Jackson going to keep this one himself. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go. 13. Sit on! 180! Hey, Ozzy! Sit on!
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation as we are now through the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Ready? Hey. Report.
Jackson now. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Ravens 31, Dolphins 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Watch it.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Hey! No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. And to the tight end, Charlie Kola. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
13.
Now, the whistle looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
It's hot!
Now Jackson missed a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. So he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long.
Hey, report! Ready, shot! 13.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ifatu Melifonwu. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Tua, give it to H.N. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
21G, 21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. On the move left. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 30.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 3.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Gtowncapp. Touchdown, Dolphins. Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 31.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Design run here with Jackson. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Henry hit the ball, comes free.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Tua. They left him there wide open downfield. He's got him. And he will score again. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. So now it's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens down on the scoreboard. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here north of the 2-minute warning. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
the Baltimore first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Go. You. 180. 180 shot. Go ahead.
Now, Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You change it. Hey, hey. Go ahead.
Again, it's Jackson. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Dolphins offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Ready. Let's go. 21G. Out.
Here's 2. He's going to try it here again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's going to look downfield once again.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
13.
Here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Onward. You. 180. Hey. Boy. You change it.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Lamar Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion.
Middle.
Now Jackson. Out to his right. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
All right, ready.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
At the 48-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get set. Get in.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, big hole left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
He'll step up and run, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that